Now you and I both know this ain't going to happen. Really? 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 Listen, Eagles fans, I'm sorry that I had to use this picture, but since you guys are so quick to give up on a quarterback, especially when y'all ran Carson Wentz out for the guy, now all of a sudden Jalen Hurts, still who has a lot to learn, who's approaching his eighth start, and the way he lost the way he did, even though he's not really the sole reason why we've lost. Y'all already giving up on him, and really this, really, really. Listen, let me tell you something, okay? It's not going to happen. Stop. Stop with the Deshaun Watson rumors. Stop. Okay? Stop. Every freaking time. Every time. You let these clowns on the media brainwash you guys. Really? This ain't going to happen. I tell you guys ever since Lord no, it's been a couple years. I told you, like I said, with Antonio Brown, with Jadeveon Clowney, with Le'Veon Bell, and the list goes on. I tell you this all the time. Don't believe the hype. And let me say that. Let me take this. Let me take this off. I about had enough seeing this. Okay. Let me tell you something though. The only way you can ever see this really happening is on Madden. That's it. Madden Ultimate Team. That's the only time you'll ever see this happening. This dude is not coming to Philly. It was even saying he doesn't even want to come to Philly. And him saying that a couple months ago put a huge weight off my shoulders because it put an end to the whole conspiracy. Listen, I understand Jalen Hurts didn't really have a good game, but if it was any quarterback in our situation, Deshaun Watson, Tom Brady, Russell Wilson, and the list goes on, they would pretty much suffer the same thing because our offensive line is hurting, coaching was awful, there was no game plan. It doesn't matter how good of a quarterback you are. I know Jalen Hurts isn't perfect. I understand he was part of the reason why we've lost. But it doesn't matter. It would have been any quarterback behind that offensive line. Or even if they played slightly better, it still wouldn't make much of a difference because we still would have lost. You know what? I want to keep this up because looking at this really pisses me off even more. It pisses me off. I'm not going to be so quick to give up on Jalen Hurts. I'm not going to be so quick to give up. I'm confident in Jalen Hurts. You guys, y'all expected Jalen Hurts to be as elite as Deshaun Watson after only 8 starts. Deshaun Watson's only been in the league for how long? 4 years or 5 years if I'm correct? I could be wrong there. My mistake. I'm going to say about maybe 4 years. I think it was 2017. I could be wrong. I think it was 2017 though. Y'all expect him to be elite like Deshaun Watson, to be elite like Patrick Mahomes, to be elite like Russell Wilson, Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, and the list goes on. Listen, Jalen Hurts may not be perfect, but he's not 100% reason why we're a bad team, okay? Nick Sirianni is another one. Y'all expect him to be better than Bill Belichick, better than Ron Rivera, better than Andy Reid, better than Pete Carroll, Sean Payton, if that's his name. I think it's Sean Payton, from New Orleans. Y'all expect Nick Sirianni to be way better than them. Listen, he's a geek in what he does. I mean, he still made some terrible rookie mistakes, but it was only his what? He's approaching his 4th game as a head coach. Got to give the guys a chance. We got to go through dark times if we want to be elite, okay? But this right here is got to stop, okay? This got to stop. Let me tell you why this isn't going to work out, okay? We have 2 first-round picks, I believe 2 second rounds, and just multiple picks next year. We're all set in cap. Our cap is legit. I don't know how we managed to work this magic, but getting us out of salary cap hell with Carson Wentz going to Indianapolis, thank God that coward is gone. But let me tell you something. Why would you get yourself out of debt just to put yourself back in debt? We're going to have to fork out a lot of money for this, and we're going to lose a whole bunch of draft picks. We're going to lose both our first round picks, our second round picks. Houston wants a lot. They want a lot in return for this guy, because Deshaun Watson has what it takes to be an elite quarterback, without a doubt. He has what it takes. And listen, this is no hate to Deshaun Watson. I would love a quarterback like Deshaun Watson here in Philly, but I'm not willing to give up all my first round picks and second round picks for this guy. Especially when we're hurting at linebackers. We're hurting at linebackers. We could be hurting at offensive line. If Isaiah Malu doesn't really work out, and Nate Herbig, listen, I think Nick Herbig has what it takes to be good. You feel me? But, Jason, I know Landon Dickerson is going to be taking over Jason Peters. But, we're going to have to find someone to replace Fletcher Cox or Javon Hargraves if Milton Williams doesn't work out. We have to find somebody to replace Brandon Graham. I don't know, but there's so much we can do with these first round picks, and y'all just want to get rid of it just like that. So what if Deshaun Watson does come here in Philly? Then it turns out our linebacking core is awful. After all, it's awful. And we need to draft a linebacker. We need to draft a safety if Rodney McLeod does retire. Or we need to draft, I don't know, maybe an offensive guard and so forth. Or just build period around just adding additional weapons. Maybe another wide receiver who can actually make a perfect addition to Devontae Smith if Jalen Reagor doesn't work out. Or any reason Quez Watkins doesn't work out. Or whoever. There's so much we can do with a first round pick. So much. You don't really build by signing other veterans from other teams. You build from the draft for these guys can play for the next 10 years, for the next decade or so. That's how you build to have like a competitive team for the future, a dynasty if we were to really go that far. I want to be a dynasty. And you're not necessarily going to be as much of a dynasty by signing players from other teams or getting rid of a whole future for one person. So let me tell you this. So what if we was to draft this guy and we have no linebackers? You know what? I can't wait for the draft. You know what? Let's draft a linebacker. I can't wait. We got Deshaun Watson. Now, we just need to build a defense. Oh, damn. That's right. We can't because we have no first round picks. We have no seconds, maybe even no third. Think about it, Eagles fans. And not only that, he's going to cost a lot of money. Now, look. If we wasn't paying Deshaun Watson a lot of money and we still have our first round picks, maybe we give up maybe 1 second round pick, which I don't see happening. But if we was to rob Houston and take this guy, hey, bro, I'm down with it. But I'm going to be very realistic with y'all. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. There's a reason why Deshaun Watson is still in Houston. It's not necessarily, we could say because of the case or whatever, but I think the guy's innocent. I don't think he did that. I don't think he did those stuff. I really don't. If you really want me to be honest, I think those females, if they're really being confident, I think they should put their license on the line because all this time and money that's being wasted from Deshaun Watson, because they want some money off of him. People are saying, oh, it's weird. Deshaun Watson, why does he have over 20 or 30 other females massaging him or whatever? Well, that's plain and simple because Deshaun Watson travels everywhere around the U.S. to play against other teams. And when you play football, your body's going to be sore. So he's going to hire more than one massage therapist to pretty much help soothe the pain off his body. It happens. And of course, you're going to have people who likes to lie and try to fake, stuff like that to get money off of him. So I'm going to say this. Look, if Deshaun Watson is guilty, then to hell with Deshaun Watson. Thank God we dodged the bullet, and he should be kicked out of the NFL. He deserves every punishment coming his way. But I feel like the fact that this is only civil, or I can't remember the word, but the fact that this isn't a case that put him behind bars just tells me they're not telling the truth. It's not going that same direction as the whole R. Kelly situation. So I don't know. I'm not gonna get too much into that, but I just don't see this. I just feel like this is going on way too long. And the fact that these females are doing this for money and not for the sole purpose to put him behind bars, I kind of call BS on it. But that's my opinion. And I guess I'm not going to go too far into this. It's one of those things I'll believe in when I see it. I've been looking around, and I just feel like the way these females been talking and trying to tell their side of the story, it just doesn't seem to add up. That's my opinion, though. So if there's enough evidence to really say that he did do it and he does get arrested, rightfully so, if it is true, then thank God we dodged the bullet. Thank God we didn't do that, I don't know, but listen, I believe in guilty until proven innocent, and a lot of y'all are jumping straight to conclusions, but I believe in guilty until proven innocent, and until it's been proven that he did do this, I don't think he did it. That's my opinion. But anyway, besides all of that, Eagles fans, stop. Because what if Deshaun Watson doesn't work out? What if he doesn't work out? So we are going to say next, bench Deshaun Watson, start Joe Flacco. Start Gardner Minshew, Mustache Mania. Come on, y'all, stop this shit, man. Because we all know that's what y'all going to do. He had one bad game. Y'all going to want this guy gone. I'm not so willing to trade up multiple first and second round picks or whatever, trading the whole house for someone that's not even guaranteed to be here for years. And besides, to end it, it was already said he doesn't want to come to Philly. So that being said, stop the shit. This isn't going to happen. This is not going to happen. That being said, and by the way, I'm sure half the people that's saying take in Deshaun Watson are probably those that also bought those hurt season hats. Shout out to Lord Brunson, for coming up with that, because it goes to show how very confident he really is in Deshaun and Jalen Hurts, and I'm confident as well. I'm confident in Jalen Hurts. Now, why don't I have his hat as of yet? Because I told myself I will not, buy a jersey nor a hat or whatever until he's 100% on board and he does sign a big contract that he's going to be here for years to come. Then I'll be right in line to grab the hat. I'm gonna buy his jersey, buy everything. But until then, listen, quarterbacks go through stuff like this, okay? QBs go through stuff like this. You got to give the guy a chance. You got to let him know we're still here, still rooting for him. I know he had a bad game against Dallas, but he wasn't the sole reason why we lost this, okay? It was all Nick Sirianni. Anyway, that's all I got to say, though, okay? It was also Nick Sirianni, but that's all I got to say, y'all. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you think this is clickbait, listen, this ain't no clickbait. This is just to tell y'all this shit is not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So stop this cap. Stop this BS, okay? Because you and I both know, even if Deshaun Watson did come here and we still have a lot of gaps to fill, linebackers or safeties or whatever, we're not going to have the draft picks early on to take care of that. So stop it. And we'll probably be back in debt, having to fork out all this money. Anyway, that's all I got to say. Until next time, it's your man Des. You checking on out of here. Give this video a like, thumbs up, share, subscribe if you're new here. Big ups to the channel members, man. If you'd like to be a member, link's going to be in the description. If you think you were already a member about a week or so ago, just so you know, I kind of made changes to the channel. So, yeah, the $3 membership I took down. But, there's going to be a $1 membership and also a $5 membership, where the $5 membership will give you much additional perks. The $1 ones only give you the badge and the custom emojis. You know, pretty much you're stepping your foot into the door as far as being part of the DE Nation. But if you like to be a much bigger supporter and become, you know, and do the $5 membership, you don't really have to, but it's greatly appreciated either way, okay? Link's going to be in the description, also in the comments, or you get the join button right on the profile. Anyway, that's all I got to say, though. Until next time, it's Desi checking on out of here. It is always fly equals fly. And to end this for the last time, stop this crap, okay? I'd be very surprised, and I would gladly eat my words if it does happen. But Howie is not so willing to give up the whole franchise just for one guy that's not even guaranteed to stay in Philly, okay? And he doesn't want to be here anyway. So stop it. That's it. That's all I got to say. I'm out.